What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Rat2501 here. I'm doing a video here. This is just like a little tip video, as you can tell from the title. This is how to be okay at YouTube. Alright, so I'm not saying this is how to succeed at YouTube or how to, be awesome at YouTube, because I don't, think I've really gotten that big yet. Maybe when I reach, a million, then I'll make a video on how to succeed at YouTube. Because right now, I'm still just starting off, I'm still small, and it's thanks to you guys, okay? So these are just some tips that I'm going to put out there, okay? Number one, first thing you got to do, get off your ass and do it, okay? I piddled around for over a year thinking of, well, actually several years, actually, now that I think about it, several years thinking that I should do YouTube. I should do a YouTube channel. Oh, this is funny. I could do a YouTube channel. And I just never, ever got around to it. And then I finally got off my ass and did it. So, just do it. Yeah, that's number one thing. Just do it. Okay? Tip 2 is get the right equipment. Okay? So you're going to, of course, you need your computer. You need recording, video editing software is definitely a must, and learn to use it. You can use a camera or you can use a webcam. For this, I'm using a video camera, and then I do the effects and stuff. I do that in I do that in a video editing software. I put all that, I don't know why my brain just kind of turned off right there for a minute. Okay, so learn how to use your equipment and get the right equipment for what you want to do, which brings me to the next tip, tip 3. Decide what you want to do. What do you want to do? Do you want to do gameplay videos? Do you want to do reaction videos? Do you want to make animations? Do you want to do news? There's a lot of people doing news right now. However, that is dangerous right now because with news, especially people who are lean toward the conservative side of news, those people are getting hit with a lot of demonetization and stuff. Some of these are pretty big channels with literally millions of subscribers, and their entire channel has been demonetized because they basically preach conservative news. So, be careful out there with news. And even a lot of liberal news. A lot of people who do liberal news, they make one screw up. They say something that people at Google don't like, and there goes their monetization. Their whole life ruined. So news, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you really want to do it, if you've really got the balls for it, decide what you want to do. Alright? So, next one, tip 4. You got to know how often you're going to update, okay? So if you're doing animations, if you're doing long animations like the TF2 animations and stuff I react to, you basically can't be putting those out all the time. However, you got to think about what you can do and update as often as you can. I mean, believe it or not, this is kind of pushing it. I'm updating 2 channels. So I update 2 videos a day, and on Fridays, that's 3 videos. That's 15 videos every week for 2 channels. So, it can be kind of taxing. So you got to know how often you want to update. But I will tell you this, that when it comes to how often you want to update, try to make it as often as possible, because the more you update, the more activity it will show on your channel. Even if you're starting out, it will show more activity on your channel, so YouTube will be more likely to push you forward because you're a very active user. YouTube is more likely to promote you. So that really helps, alright? So next one, where are we at? We at tip 5 now? I'm losing count already. Alright? So on tip 5, do not expect to be an instant success, okay? Unless you've got some sort of breakout video or some amazing news story or something that nobody's gotten a hold of, something that's totally unique and amazing. Like you've got the exclusive, you're the person who's got the exclusive gameplay. You're the only person on the internet who has a gameplay of, Team Fortress 3 or Half-Life 3. Do not expect to be an instant success, alright? Do not expect to get, millions of subs. I mean, I've seen people who have videos that are really popular, that literally have hundreds of thousands of views, yet the person who made the video only has, 10K subs, which is a real shame, because I've seen some of those videos. They're amazing. So, so don't expect to be an instant success. It took me over a year before I even got 5,000 subs. But after that, I really started getting to more TF2 stuff. That's when my channel took off. Which brings me to the next tip, tip 6. Find your niche. Do not be afraid to change stuff up. When I first started this channel, it was straight up gameplays. Nothing but gameplays. I started off my very first videos. I was playing Doom 3 on the PC. All right, that was when what I started at. All right, and I played a few other games. You know, if I got 3 subscribers in a week, it was an amazing week. You know, for months and months, I didn't even have 20 subscribers for like the first like 6 months. You know, and then I actually started to do. I changed it up because if you've seen some of my older reaction videos, I was with the guys, and we did a reaction video to some stuff, and we were just watching YouTube videos, and while we were watching the YouTube videos, we just started making smart-ass jokes at each other. We were just talking, and we were like saying, like, man, we were laughing. We weren't laughing at the video. We were laughing at each other. We were laughing at ourselves. It was so damn funny. And then we realized, you know, what if we did this as a video? What if we just recorded us doing this and showing the video? What if we just did that? I mean, I didn't even know what a reaction video. I didn't even know reaction videos existed at the time. I didn't know what the hell they were. I never thought of anything like that. I just thought about like video games and stuff like that, gameplays. That's what I wanted to do because I thought it would be fun. So I switched it up and I started doing reactions, and we did a couple of videos that just exploded the channel. Suddenly we were getting a lot more subscribers. I still kept doing gameplay videos, but the thing with the reactions just took it off, and there I am. So don't be afraid to change up your channel, find your niche, find what your audience will like, and go with it. But also don't get stuck in a rut. As you can see, I do reactions to other things in TF2. I still want to get around to doing some animations for you guys, which will be fun. I want to make some Source Filmmaker animations and stuff like that. I just got to learn the program more. You know, so you know that'll be fun once I can get around to doing that. So that'll be something to look forward to if I can get some more time and my computer will stop breaking on me. Anyway, all right. So tip, where are we? We're like either 6 or 7. Damn, I'm already losing track. I'm sorry because none of this is scripted. I didn't write all this out. I prefer to use non-scripted stuff. All right. So the next tip is. Engage with your audience, okay? I get tons and tons of comments on both my channels. Well, not my game channel so much. That one usually gets usually about 10 comments a day. But on my main channel, sometimes I get over 100 comments across all my videos because I have so many videos. I get over 100 comments a day. And I try to go through as many as I can. Try to go through all of them and respond to as many as I can. Engage with your audience. Talk to people. That's one of the reasons why I like to invite you guys onto my gameplays and onto my streams and stuff like that, because, you know, to join me for games, because I think it's so fun to interact with the audience. And that's another thing about the tips. Another tip, tip 7, I believe. Have fun doing it. If you turn this into a chore, if you turn this into a job, you know, you're gonna suffer from burnout really damn quick. A lot of YouTubers suffer from burnout and they crash and burn. Not everybody, you know, can soar above everything. You know, not everybody can be PewDiePie. I mean, he's like, I still say he's like the best YouTuber. But, you know, have fun with what you're doing. If you have fun, at your job, you'll never work a day in your life. That is a very, very true saying, and it especially holds when you're doing stuff on YouTube. And I love doing this. I love interacting with you guys, so have fun with it. Alright? Another thing, well, no matter what you do, what you make sure you know the law. Okay? At least have a cursory you know, knowledge of the law, because I actually have been looking into it, because a lot of people get pissed off at me because of my reaction videos, and they say, oh, you're stealing my stuff, as copyright infringement, blah blah blah. And I have found out that, you know, sometimes yes, but a lot of times no. Yeah, sometimes I shouldn't be doing it, but a lot of times, for the most part, what I'm doing with my reaction videos, especially because I'm talking a lot, not, you know, people say, well, shut up, I can't hear the video. You're not supposed to hear the video, you're supposed to hear me. You know, I find out that my copyright, I'm not doing any copyright infringement, and I have a case that I can fight people on. Alright, so if you're making videos like animations, be careful of the music that you use, and make sure you're allowed to use it unless you don't mind losing your monetization. Right? Because a lot of people ask me, like, why don't I do certain videos and stuff like that. I don't do music videos because, for the most part, I usually can't monetize them. And while I do enjoy doing this, this is my source of income. I don't have much income, and this is actually a big one right now. It's actually eclipsed my other source of income, which is, which is recycling scrap metal. Okay, another tip. Speaking of money, do not expect to be a millionaire. All right, you're not going to make tons and tons of money. It was still, once again, it was like a year and a half before I even started getting a monthly paycheck. You know, because the AdSense for Google only gives you the money. Once the money it's accumulated, it goes over $100. I was getting a paycheck like every 3 months for like when I first started making money. In fact, at first it was like over 4 months. Then it went to 3 months, and then I finally started getting a monthly paycheck, which I get now. And even then, I don't really make a lot of money off of this, guys. But do not expect to be a millionaire, but still stick with it. Keep growing. All right. Another tip. I've given up on numbering these things. I've lost my count. Expand. Okay. Always as you start to grow in a channel, try to expand your horizons on what you do. Remember to reinvest back into your channel. In other words, the money you make, put it back in. Buy better equipment. Get yourself a better computer. Like I'm currently saving up to get myself a nice beast of a system, so I can bring you guys even better stuff. Maybe even invest in some education on how to do video editing or video creation on whatever it is you want to do. You know, invest back into yourself and make sure that you expand your horizons, expand what you can do. I mean, when I first started this, I didn't have the green screen. I didn't have very good video editing software. I mean, you see what this is. This is multiple layers of video editing. I learned this over time, which I had to learn. This was not like nothing. I mean, a lot of people who have experience in video editing, to you, this is nothing. But for me, starting from not knowing anything on how to do the video editing with, you know, a lot of modern stuff, this was kind of a pain to learn. But now that I'm getting the hang of it, it's getting easier and easier. All right. Okay, so let's see, what else is there? What else could be good to learn about? Oh yeah, one thing is be careful about outside influence. Be careful, because just because some other people, because this is actually goes to me with the guys. We were actually going to make a network of channels, but things didn't pan out, you know, and thankfully things were set up in a way that, you know, they couldn't, once I started getting successful after they left, they couldn't, you know, muscle in on my success. Be careful of people who like offer you the world if all you got to do is, like, you know, give them your business or sell your soul to them. Don't do that. You know, try to keep this personal. I mean, look at there's like a lot of people who just still do it all by themselves and they make tons of money. I'm not saying you should always do it by yourself. I'm not saying that. But just be careful who you trust and who you bring in on your channel, because they're going to want a piece of your money once you start making money, and you got to make sure they're not taking all of it. All right? So, you know, mind your money, mind yourself, be a little paranoid. All right? And the final tip, accept failure. Failure is probably an incredible teacher, so said Yoda. But accept that things might be bad, and things can even get worse. But also accept the fact that things can get better. All right, because you won't always succeed. You might be a massive failure for a very long time, but you know, accept that these things happen. You know, I mean, I had problems. I mean, there's sometimes there's failures that you can't do anything about. I mean, YouTube has caused several adpocalypses that have just like wiped out people's entire income for well over a month. For some people, there was that time when YouTube shut down all of its ads for an entire month. Nobody could advertise shit. I mean, so for some of these people, that's tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean, think about it. I mean, I'm sure he didn't care much because he's a millionaire. I mean, though I would still. But PewDiePie makes millions off of YouTube every year. One year he made over $7 million. I use him a lot because he's like, you know, the what we should all aspire to be on YouTube, a very good and fun creator. And during that month where there was no ads, you know, he would have lost hundreds of thousands of dollars during that month where there were no ads. He wasn't making any money. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars that he lost off of some dipshit in YouTube. They cost him hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean, yeah, he's a millionaire, but that still doesn't mean I would have been happy about losing that money. That's money he made. But there's nothing you can do about it because YouTube doesn't give a shit about its creators. I'll probably get flagged for saying that, but whatever. Anyway, so those are some tips, guys, to be okay at YouTube. If I find something that really rockets me off into, you know, superstardom when I get to like 1 million subs or something like that, I'll let you guys know. And then, you know, I'll make a video about how to be great at YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoy this. A lot of people have asked me. I did this. I've been thinking about it. And a lot of people asked me, you know, like, well, how do you succeed at YouTube? How do you do this at YouTube? How can I be a good YouTuber? Well, here's some tips, guys. I hope you can find them helpful. All right. So this is kind of a little thing I did here that I do hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, share it on social media, help more people get into YouTube because we need more creators on YouTube, more small-time creators. We don't need more MSNBCs. We don't need more friggin' T-series on YouTube. We need little guys like all of you to bring your wild and wacky imaginations into the world, you know, to show us the craziest things you can put together, or even show us the cutest and most wholesome things. You got a little brother or sister, you know, put him out there, make him a star, you know, look at him, show the time your little brother was in the tub and ate soap, you know, whatever. Oh. So, you know, we need more people just bringing all the fun back into YouTube. That's what we need more of. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Tune in every day for new content. Bye-bye.